Why do you think you could stop me?
Get to the ship!
Welcome back to the Quantum Realm, Scott. I've been waiting a long time for this.
Welcome back to Night News. Before we start, please like the video for more excellent content. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Kang is an exiled traveler that Janet Van Dyne meets during her days imprisoned in the Quantum Realm.
Kang! You took my daughter! Without that, we're nothing!
A successful memoirist, Scott Lang has been living a happy life with his love Hope van Dyne since the Avengers' victory over Thanos in the present. Now a teenager, Cassie has grown apart from her father as a result of her activism as a political activist for those displaced by the blip. A device that Cassie has been working on to make contact with the quantum realm is revealed during a visit to Hope's parents, Hope Pym and Janet. The five of them are drawn into the quantum realm by a gateway that opens when Janet realizes this and slams the device down in a panic. However, the message still gets through. While Pym, Hope, and Janet search a vast city for information, Scott and Cassie are discovered by Aboriginal people who are in rebellion against their monarch. Following Janet's departure, things have changed, and Pym, Hope, and Janet meet with Lord Kriller, a former ally. He informs them that he is now employed by Kang, the new ruler of the quantum realm. Kriller's ship is stolen, forcing the three to escape. Leader of the rebels Jentora informs the Langs that Kang's ascent to power is partly due to Janet's relationship with him. Soon, Modok, who is identified as Darren Cross after he appears to have died at Scott's hands and after receiving Cassie's message, leads Kang's men in an attack on the rebels. Telling Hope and Pym that she met Kang back in the quantum realm, Janet confesses to them while on board Kriller's spacecraft. If Janet could assist him in reconstructing his multiversal power core, he said, both of them could leave the quantum realm. Upon successfully fixing it, Janet had a vision of Kang destroying and capturing entire timelines. According to Kang, Janet turned against him because he was banished by his variants out of fear. Given the advantage, Janet expanded the power core to an unusable size using her Pym particles. Kang later overcame the quantum realm after regaining his abilities. After approaching the Langs, Kang threatens to kill Cassie unless Scott assists in recovering his power core. When they reach the site of the core, Scott contracts. Hope shows up and assists him in getting the power core after he splits into several copies of himself due to a probability storm he encounters in the core, almost overpowering him altogether. On the other hand, Kang breaks the agreement by kidnapping Janet and using Modok to destroy her ship while Hank is on board. As Scott and Hope travel to Kang, Pym assists them after being saved by his aunts, who quickly underwent an extreme level of intelligence due to being drawn into the quantum realm. They launch an insurrection against Kang and his soldiers when Cassie saves Jentora. Convincing Cross to fight on Kang's side during the battle, Cassie ultimately causes Cross to give his life in the process. Pym, Hope, Cassie, and Janet jump via a portal home while Janet restores the power core. Just before the final moment, Kang strikes Scott. Scott and Hope smash Kang and the Pym particles by tossing them into the power core before he has a chance to subdue Scott. Hope returns. In order to let Scott and Hope go back home, Cassie opens the portal once more. Scott cheerfully returns to his life and, although he dismisses it at first, starts to second-guess the news that Kang's death marked the beginning of a catastrophic event. A total of $476.1 million has been made worldwide from Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, which has taken in $214.5 million in revenue in the US and Canada and $261.6 million around the world. Reportedly set to make $600 million, it was a box office letdown when it failed to reach that mark. Using an average rating of 5.5 out of 10, based on 409 reviews, the review aggregator website Rotten Tomatoes recorded an approval rating of 46%. According to the majority of reviews on the website, Jonathan Majors' Kang is an exciting villain poised to alter the course of the MCU, but Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania mostly lacks the spark of fun that elevated earlier adventures. The movie has received mixed or average reviews on Metacritic, where it has a weighted average score of 48 out of 100 based on 61 critic selections. Reports from Cinema Score and post-track surveying audiences revealed that 75% of respondents gave the movie a positive rating, and 60% said they would certainly recommend it. On an A+ to F scale, the picture had an average grade of B from respondents.
You were right about me, Cassie.